everyone and welcome to Literary Spaces. Today we'll be discussing what is Romantic Literature. This video is an introduction to your paper BSc 7 Romantic Literature, which is a part of the English Honours syllabus at the University of Delhi. But if you're here simply out of curiosity, you're always welcome. However, it should be noted that this video won't be diving too deep into this concept because Romanticism is a very complex idea. Instead, I will be providing a very simple and short explanation just to help you get a general idea. So what is Romanticism? If we look at the dictionary definition, it will go something like Romanticism is a literary, artistic and philosophical movement originating in Europe in the late 18th century that puts emphasis on imagination, emotions, appreciation for the nature and celebration of the common man. So Romanticism was a movement. It left marks on all aspects of life. It has been known as one of the key events in human history. But what is it? Is it a war, an innovation, or a political event? No, Romanticism was the birth of a new idea. There was a shift in the way people thought, felt, and expressed themselves. People started to look at the world in a very different way. To understand this change, you have to know what caused this change. So before the Romantic era, there were a lot of significant events happening in Europe. There are events like Age of Enlightenment, the Industrial Revolution and the Neoclassicism movement. I don't want to go too deep into these because they are very complex ideas on their own. But what you need to know is that because of these events, there was a huge emphasis on rationality, intellectualism, science, technology and social order. So in response to this, some people started to turn away from these ideas. They started to reject the earlier rigid social norms and this mechanical view of life. Instead, they started to put more emphasis on emotions, imagination, and the celebration of the simple experiences of common people. This idea started to influence everything: art, music, philosophy, and obviously literature. Key figures of Romantic literature are William Wordsworth, Samuel Taylor Coleridge, Percy Bysshe Shelley, John Keats, Mary Shelley, and more. And all of their work is in your syllabus of Romantic literature. Now I think the idea of Romanticism might still be a little unclear for you. So let's look at some features of Romantic literature to understand it better. First, the celebration of nature. Romantics felt a very deep connection with nature. Due to the Industrial Revolution, cities were growing rapidly and Romantics often moved to the countryside, so in literature of this time, you will find some beautiful description of nature. Second, focus on individuality. Before the Romantic era, during the Enlightenment period and the Neoclassicism movement, there was a huge emphasis on rationality and social order. But Romantics believed that personal experiences and emotions are just as important and they should be celebrated and expressed openly. They started to believe that the true essence of a person lies in their own unique perspective. Third, interest in common man. This point is linked with the previous one. Romantics started to see beauty in the life of the common man. Earlier, the literature focused on a heroic and extraordinary protagonist. If you have studied European classical literature in your first semester, you must remember the epics. In the epics, the hero was always some god or some king or some aristocratic lord. But Romantic literature started to focus on a common man. Hence, the author of this time also started to use more simple and common language to make their work accessible to all. Fourth, love for the supernatural. Now this is the fun part. Romantic literature is marked by this fascination with the mysteries of the life, the unknown. They were drawn to ideas that couldn't be explained easily. Hence, in novels and poems of this time, you will find supernatural elements like ghosts, spirits, haunted places, and more. Authors of this time would use the power of imagination to take the readers beyond the ordinary world to a realm where anything is possible. And those were some major features of Romantic literature. I just gave a basic introduction to Romantic literature and hopefully you were able to get a general idea. In our upcoming videos, we will be discussing the whole syllabus of Romantic literature and learn more about what Romanticism truly means. So stay tuned for that. And don't forget to let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.